The Xiaomi Mi Pad 3 is kind of an overhauled version of the Mi Pad 2. The design is the very same, but there is more memory and of course a new processor. We tested this little tablet for a week and here are the results. The Mi Pad 3 has been lent to us for the review by Tradingshenzhen. A link to the shop can be found down in the video description. The Xiaomi Mi Pad 3 comes in a rather simple box that is typical for Xiaomi devices. The box contains a USB Type-C cable, a charger with Chinese plug and some paperwork. The design of the tablet, as already mentioned, remained unchanged. It's once again a nice full metal unibody aluminum design. With a thickness of just 6.95mm, the tablet is extremely slim. What disappointed us is that Xiaomi didn't manage to build in buttons that do not rattle. Something like that just seems cheap even if everything else is top notch. The front, as last time, is entirely covered by glass. Above the screen is a front camera and a notification LED. Below the screen we find touch buttons that are back illuminated. Despite the generally good build quality, you should be careful at handling the tab. The metal easily gets scratches and dents. The 7.9-inch screen operates at a resolution of 2048 by 1536, and due to this high pixel density it creates a very sharp picture. The overall screen quality is excellent. The panel delivers a great contrast and intense colors as well as intense blacks. The viewing angles are excellent as well, so it's a great display to enjoy high resolution videos and pictures on. The 10-point touchscreen works very reliable and accurate. We haven't had any issues typing fast on it, and even typing lengthy text on it is comfortable. The screen glass has good gliding properties and is scratch resistant. It needs heavy impacts to damage the glass. What's sadly missing is an oleophobic coating. With the decision to use a Mediatek SOC inside the Mi Pad 3, Xiaomi attracted the usual Mediatek haters. But as also often, the negative voices tell nothing but bullshit. Xiaomi in fact took the very right decision to use a MTK chipset in the Mi Pad 3. To get into details, they use a MT8176 SoC, which is a tablet processor consisting of two powerful Cortex A72 cores clocked at 2.1 GHz and four power-efficient Cortex A53 cores clocked at 1.6 GHz. The GPU is a PowerVR GX6250. The SoC is very much similar to the Intel processor used on the Mi Pad 2 in terms of performance, but it has a big advantage: it generates much less heat. Thus, the overheating issues of the Mi Pad 2 are gone on the Mi Pad 3. This is especially noticeable when playing games. Demanding games like Unkilled run with a good frame rate at highest settings, and this frame rate is sustained even when doing long gaming sessions with it. The rear of the tablet does only get about hand warm, which is great. The RAM with 4GB got a lot bigger and reaches very good speeds. Internal memory at 64GB has grown too and offers a lot of space for personal data and decent speeds. Sadly, you can't expand it. The Mi Pad 3 also packs a lot of sensors, including a gyroscope. On the software side, the Mi Pad 3 sadly has some weaknesses, even when using the translated firmware by Xiaomi.eu, which comes with all languages pre-installed and the Play services. But before talking about weaknesses, let's talk about the pros. The Mi Pad 3 runs Android 7, for now without blitzscreen, but still nice to see. Also, you get frequent updates that make MIUI so special. The developer firmware gets them weekly. And of course, there are all the typical benefits you get with any Xiaomi device: lots of configuration options, a great looking user interface and lots of features. And now we come to the cons. There are quite some software compatibility issues, mostly for games. Some games just don't start or show graphical glitches. One more issue is that the Play Store on the stock firmware only works with some workarounds, and even then it remains rather buggy. In the Xiaomi.eu firmware, the Play Store doesn't work at all. Where the Mi Pad 3 performs better is reception quality. Wi-Fi signal strength is awesome. When moving one floor below the router, there is almost no drop in bandwidth, which is something we don't see too often. Bluetooth works great too. We did test both a keyboard and headphones with it. The internal speakers sound okay, but they could be better if Xiaomi wouldn't place them on the bottom and both at the very same side. Due to the placement, there is no stereo sound. The 3.5mm headphone jack delivers a nice audio quality with high volume. The Mi sound enhancer is there along with a system equalizer and presets for different headphones. The cameras of the Mi Pad 3 take pictures with 13 and 5 megapixels, the front camera does decent shots at daylight, and the same applies to the main camera, which definitely is good for more than just video chats and taking pictures of notes. It's just bad lighting both cameras don't like. Battery life thanks to a 6600 mAh cell is very good. One charge was enough for 2 days of use with a screen on time of around 9 hours. Charging takes around 4 hours from 20 to 100%. The missing fast charging option is unfortunate. Verdict: the Xiaomi Mi Pad 3 is the better Mi Pad 2. The performance is roughly the same, but the overheating issues are gone and there's more memory. In the end, it's a very decent small tablet, but the Play Store bugs and compatibility issues are annoying. As long as those issues are not solved, you should think twice before purchasing, since not everyone likes doing workarounds. But as soon as they are fixed, we can really recommend this tablet. So that's all for this video. A shop link and more information is located down in the video description. I'm Christopher for CMM, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.